Hi, I'm Tina Otti, a registered midwife and childbirth educator, and today I'm going to give you some tips on bathing your young baby. Bath time should be fun time for you and your baby. Be sure to have everything ready before you actually start. So it's important that you have a couple of extra towels in case baby wheezes or poos on that, and nobody likes to lie on a wet towel once they've got out of the bath. So we're going to start off by washing the face. We work from cleanest area to dirtiest area. Be sure to connect and bond with your baby, because bathing your baby is so much more than just cleaning. It's much more than just a cleaning routine. It's about teaching your baby of her body parts, it's touching her, it's watching her reflexes. She's got beautiful reflexes here. And it's time to connect and bond with your baby. You should bath your baby ideally before you feed, so that she doesn't oopsie up or vomit up anything during the bath time handling, but it's not the end of the world if she does. Bless you. If she sneezes, it doesn't mean that she's cold or has a cold. It's just her body working completely normally. So before I take off her nappy and before I do anything on her head, I'm going to quickly just use cotton wool swabs to clean her face. I'm going to dip them into clean, uncontaminated water. It hasn't got any foam bath in it. It hasn't got any oil in it at this time. And I'm going to gently wipe. I'm going to hold her face very gently. And I'm going to wipe from inside gently to the corner of her eye. And then I'm going to go behind her ear and into the creases in her neck. As you know, babies actually don't have necks yet, but there's a lot of milk and fluff that can actually gather there. From the corner of her eye, a little bit of pressure, not too much, and then I'm going to go behind her ears, and I'm going to go into the creases in her neck. Now we're going to wash her head. Be sure that you've got your flip tops open and you've got your plunger bottles open as well. There's nothing worse than trying to push the plunger down and it's locked. Okay, I'm going to wrap her fairly loosely. Not all babies like to be swaddled, but sometimes it just helps when you're first learning. Okay, it just helps to keep her fingers and thumbs out of the way while you're learning about your fingers and thumbs. So I'm going to gently just rinse her hair. She's got a lot of hair. Yes, you do. And it's normal for them to fuss. You can see she doesn't really like what I'm doing. Very often, they will stop crying once you place them in the water. Okay, there you go. Wonderful. Okay. Right, now we're going to quickly do her body. Please remember never to ever leave your baby unattended on a high surface. If you need to fetch something over there, you need to either pick her up and take her with you, or you reach for it with your hand on her so that she doesn't roll off a high surface. What you might want to do is take your product, especially for the winter babies, and warm it up in the water before you actually start off with the bath, because babies don't like cold anything on them. Okay, so I'm soaping her beautifully, getting her little back, okay, firm but gentle. Okay, so now she's really slippery. Okay, so it's important that when you lift her properly. And how you do this is you slip your hand under her shoulders and grab the opposite arm. And the same with the leg. I hold her close to me and then I slowly ease her into the bath. Babies hate cold baths. They're used to 39 degrees in the middle of mommy's body. so they can take warm baths at about 37 degrees. Always check the temperature of the bath water with your elbow rather than your hand, because your hand is used to extremes of temperature. Let's do some exercise. Come on, let's kick. Come on. Whoa, there we go. Okay, so this she's very comfortable, and you can take as long as you like in this position. Many babies that continue to cry, you might want to try this little trick. But anyway, it's a good thing to do to get your baby used to having his or her face near the water. So it's a little bit of practice where I turn her, I support her cheek and her head with my hand, and I've got her onto her tummy. So this is important in terms of it counts as tummy time. It's very important, your tummy time, for strengthening your baby's core so that they reach their milestones on time. And it's nice to have a bath that's a little bit deep. You need help with carrying the water, or else you need to use buckets so that they can move freely. As you're building your confidence around bathing your baby, be sure to just go slowly and enjoy it. Your baby can feel your tension and may cry a little bit more if you're not as relaxed as you could be. Another reason to place your baby on her tummy in the bath, as I mentioned, is it's important to get her used to having her face near the water, because children won't learn to swim until they can put their face in the water. So this is quite normal and quite okay for her to get a little bit of water on her cheek and on her face. Did you like that? I think you did. Okay, another tool to help you during bath time is a bath floaty. Oopsie. So there are many different bath aids on the market, but this one is a particular favorite of mine. Right, so we've had a lovely relax in the bath. Once again, I'm going to slip my hand under her shoulders and gently grasp her upper arm, the other hand her thigh. I'm going to quickly and gently put her down on her towel. I know you don't want to get out, my darling. Wrap her up. Babies get cold very quickly, so the room needs to be warm, between 22 and 24 degrees centigrade. Just a reminder that the water temperature is about 37. The best part of baby bath is loving your baby dry and hearing the little noises that they make in your neck.